I for sure have a trigger warning message for everybody. The other side, our passed over loved ones, you know, some of them choose to stay. I'm getting like earthbound because of unfinished business, or those of us left alive with that heartstring attached to that, don't want to let them go, binding them here so they can't move on. And yes, and others choose to stay, to be a warrior, to stay and see you through. So if that's a thing, I don't really know, but that's when I was fixing my pigtails, listening to my Viking music, found this. It matches perfectly with what I'm wearing in my hair. So, I don't know. Feathers, signs, the dragonflies, the monarch butterfly, the birds flying around, the cardinal. You know, there's the yellow butterfly. There's monarch. Did I say yellow? Yeah, and yellow. But I gotta tighten these up. Should have put it around one more time, but oh well. It's gonna drive me crazy. I just came from a long walk. Stood in and had fucking ants or something crawling all over me. I don't know. I didn't have my glasses on. I had to stop and talk to these guys. They were tearing out a rock wall, and I was like, "Oh, rock wall, yeah." And I said I used to work at Lake Covera, and he did a job out at Lake Covera. So yeah, it was cool. It was a cool little thing. You know, they were probably laughing at me. Pigtails, old lady walking up the street, getting bugs off of her. You know, probably looking like a maniac. I had to take my socks and shoes off. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I don't know if this is a thing, but what's coming through is, you know, there's a way to put it in human is soul contracts of some were going to leave this earth plane. Oh, wow. I was hearing we keep the living trapped. We're the living. Or reverse that. Oh no. Our pain, our grief, we can literally trap some here. I that's what's coming through from the other side. I mean, this isn't like my personal opinion. This is, you know, I'll process this later. I'm going to go back out on a walk. But that was 333 when I said that before. Look. And then there's those that are to be our ward or our champions, okay? That there's like some kind of contract, like they're meant to be they got your back where it matters, where they're at, so to speak. It's your alliances coming online. And I got this years ago when I first started really on this hardcore healing journey, or whatever, spiritual, whatever, when it started for me. I got that, but I didn't understand it at the time. I knew what it meant, but I didn't get it really. About releasing, like I held, yeah. So I do get what that means. Our grief and our pain can really just anchor, you know. And that's why I brought, this is a squirrel moment, but I want to bring this up too since it's coming up. When somebody first passes, I can connect with them, you know, or they can connect with me or whatever. I've actually, you know, well, John, I called him, and then he was so excited. He was so excited to see every, anyway, they're giving me like this window. So, excuse me, like this window of when they pass. Then there's almost like this period of time where it's dark, it's silent. See, I don't go looking to talk to spirit. No. But they can communicate with me, and what I've noticed, there seems to be like this period of time in our time. It could be half a blink of an eye, you know, in spirit time, you know what I'm saying? In our time, there's a window of time, and I don't know the frame of it, just there's a period of time, and then it's like they come through again, but I don't know where they're stuck at. It's like a limerence. They're like saying like purgatory. It's not, but you know, living life with us right here, but they can't touch, drink, feel, do anything. They're stuck. Some for whatever reasons, but you know, what's coming through is we keep them stuck too. We can. They're saying love them and let them go. And live knowing that they're watching over you. But don't have them bound in your sorrow. Because they see everything. So. And you probably, when you get past a certain part, you probably can see everything from a different level, you know. But they're stuck side by side with us. And maybe there's a certain window where they can't actually go through. I don't know. I don't want to think about that because that'll put too much pressure on us and guilt on us. So it's best to love them because they're not gone, just their human is. Don't cling to the human. Don't cling to the human. Call them and they'll come in, that you know when they're around. You're scared of it. It's your grief that's holding them back. They just keep saying that. It's your grief. And then others are I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to call them out. I'm getting like, then there's others that choose to be your warrior, that choose to stand. They got your back. To ride or die, but they're in spirit now. They walk the battlefield with you. Oh my God, I get it now. This Viking music. Well, I've been listening to this Viking music because it's like that. Wow. Chosen, slain. It's like that. One human makes you hover. You know, she walks the battlefield. We wake together. There was always, and they always refer to one with the wings. I mean, there's always somebody circling, right? That's beautiful. Now I'm going to go for a walk so I could listen to music and feel this beautiful energy and accept it and take it in for what it is. And, you know, it is what it is. They make a choice unless we hold them back, but that's what I'm getting anyway. With ones that have their warder, their warrior, you know, their wolf spirit with them. The warrior. I'm hearing it begins and ends with Aries. So I've got an Aries warrior behind me. don't fucking play around. Anyway, namaste, peace. Oh, it almost feels kind of creepy. I'm like, I didn't ask for this. They're like, but you are that. I'm like, oh, but my human didn't ask for this. It was hurled into this. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, we like to make jokes. Funny, not funny. Real, not real. I don't know. Gotta see past it. You know what I mean? It's an energetic thing. I love you. Peace.